Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to a new video. If you are new here, my name is Chloe/Nova and I do various Sims content. If you enjoy the 100 baby challenge and various builds, please make sure to subscribe to my channel. So in this video, I'm going to try my best to explain to you how to build a suburban house or a simple house in The Sims 4. I'm just going to explain it to you in a simple and detailed way. We're hopefully going to end up having like a cute house at the end of this tutorial, but I do have some advices for you. Building in The Sims 4 is really fun, but you're not going to be like a pro builder from day one. You just have to practice, and practice. The second thing that's going to help you after just keeping on practicing is taking reference photos, whether it's from Pinterest, from other websites. It just depends on you. And yeah, this is like gonna be all of my advice, and if you follow this tutorial step by step, you're gonna end up having a cute house and you will end up loving it. So I'm just gonna put a reference picture like around the screen. I'm gonna see where it's gonna be best for you, and we're gonna follow it step by step, and it's gonna be turning out really cute, and I'm so excited for that. So in this video, we're just gonna do like the smallest house ever. Like, it's not gonna be a humongous or a mansion, just a cute small house. So you have just wanted or entered the building mod. So we're just going to assume you don't know how to build anything. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to go to this house and click on the walls. This is going to take you to this section, which is simply, give you like different type of walls, basement, curved walls, platforms, everything you need. But in this tutorial, we're only going to use these two tools. The first one is the wall tool and the second one is the room tool. So there's difference between both, but like at the end of the day, you're gonna get the same result if you used both. Although for the wall tool, you're just going to be able to place walls individually. In the room tool, you're just going to have like a whole room without placing everything individually. So this is like the only difference between these two tools. And then later, as we do things, I'm just going to explain to you where to grab things from. If you're going to watch my videos, you're going to notice that I always start with boxes and then I just shape them to look how like the end result looks like or how the reference picture is looking like. But let me tell you, if you're just going to make a box and add roofing, it's not going to be looking the cutest. But when you add some shapes to it and, other things and other details to it, it's just going to start to look more or much better. Okay, so as I said, I always start with boxes and then we start to shape them. So for here, we're just going to start with a box. As I have said to you, I think this is gonna be enough. I think, yeah, this is gonna be absolutely great. We're not gonna needing like a lot of space, but maybe we're just increase like the size by one tile or something. Okay, so now we do have this box. So what you want to do now, maybe you want to expand it. You're not going to delete the whole thing, so simply you can click on this box and you can pull it like by one tile or maybe two tiles. It just depends on you and how much do you want to expand it. So this is the first thing you can do. The second thing is we do have different heights in the game. The first thing is a short wall, which I don't usually like. We do have the medium height, which I usually go for, and the tall wall, which isn't my favorite as well. So we're gonna go with the medium height. Now we need to shape it. So basically, and then we're gonna bring or use the room tool, and as you can see in the picture, there is a garage, but it's slightly smaller than the main build. So this is what we're going to do. We're just gonna make a small box next to the main build, and this is how it's gonna look like. Maybe we're just gonna need to make it a little bit bigger. That's looking awesome. And then we're gonna go to this side, which as you can see, like in the left, in the right side, there's like a small shape that's coming out of the build, but this time we're just gonna go like 2 tiles away from the original build, and we're gonna make like a 1x4 or 1x3 room. It just depends on you. So this is how it's looking like. Now it's looking awesome. I love it. But as you can see, like there is a small room upstairs. We're just going to add maybe just depends on you, a small box upstairs, and you can just choose whatever size you need. Just depends on how many rooms do you want, how many bathrooms, but I think this size is amazing. And we still have a few more things that we want to do. We do have a front porch that we still didn't add, and we need like a back door. So this is what I'm gonna do. As you can see in the picture, it's actually like adding like a 3x1 door area, but I just want to go with 4x1 or 1x4. Oh my god, I'm so bad at ratios. Okay, so this is how we're going for here. And then maybe we want the same size. Instead of drawing it again, we're just gonna click on it and go to this button and copy it, and we're gonna go to this side and add it again. Okay, so this is how it's actually looking like. If you're gonna follow the same picture and follow like the exact picture that you have, you're definitely gonna end up like having the same look. But we know that sometimes in Sims we don't have like the same wallpaper or something, so it's gonna be a little bit different, just a little. Okay, so now we're gonna go to the roofing. In this tutorial, I'm only going to use the gabled roof, but maybe in other tutorials I'm just going to use the other roofing, although my favorite is the gabled roof and the half gabled. These are the only ones that I actually use all the time. Roofing is definitely not my favorite thing. I always try to avoid roofing, but I'm just going to try my best to roof this in the best way possible. So we're just gonna click on the gabled roof and you're going to bring it here. So let's say you want to rotate it. You can just put it on any side you want, and you can click on this button and it's going to rotate it for you. I know that you can rotate it from the keyboard, but I'm just trying to make it as simple as possible, and then later you can just do it the way you want. Okay, so in roofing, you simply need to take the gabled roof and cover like the biggest area as possible, which is like the whole main build. So this is what I'm going to do. We're going to pull the whole roof and cover the whole main build. We're just gonna keep it like that. It's looking awesome. We're not gonna do anything else, but you can just use this button. Maybe you want to rise it to the top, maybe you want to lower it, depends on you, and it's just like depends on your liking and preference. And then we do have these small buttons, which is, or the small arrow, which can, you know, make it a little bit longer or shorter. That depends on you, like the edges of the roof. So this is how it's simply looking like. And now looking at the reference picture, this is slightly bigger, so I'm just gonna pull the sides and make it smaller. Okay, so this is how it's looking like. Now I'm also going to take the gabled roof and put it on the garage, pull the sides, pull it backward or to the back, and this is how it's gonna look like. We want it to be slightly shorter than the main build, and then we're gonna go to the side, which is this small broom. We're going to take the gabled roof as well and just place it on it, pull it a little bit, and then we're gonna go to this side. We're gonna pull it upwards and it's gonna just look like that. Okay, I hope that you guys are actually understanding all of that. Okay, now we're gonna go to the front door, but first let's go to this piece, which is like the second floor. We're gonna also take the gabled roof, and now we just need to rotate it. So I'm gonna place it here and rotate it, and then we're gonna pull it to the side and then pull it to the back. But as you can see, this is looking absolutely bad. So what you're going to do, you're going to lower as much as possible, and it's just gonna look like that. We're still having some missing things. Now, if you're going to look at the reference picture, actually the front door or the front porch is having like the gabled roof, like it's coming all the way to the front. So we're gonna do that. So you're gonna put the gabled roof, lower it, pull it to this side, but actually we're gonna pull it more than the usual, and we're gonna lower it more. So now you have two options. Either you're going to push it from this side and you're gonna have like the whole roofing coming onward, I think this is how you say it, or forward, or you can just pull this side and you're gonna have the edges coming to the front. But in this, tutorial, we're just gonna use this side and it's just gonna look like that. Okay, I actually want to pull it to the back. So if you want to pull your belt to any side, you're just gonna go to the Y button on your keyboard and you can just move your belt freely without losing any progress. So this is how it's gonna look like. Now it's really to the front. Okay, we're just gonna do it like that. Oh my god, I hate this lot. Like, I don't like a wide lot. I just like that more, but whatever. Okay, so this is how it's looking like. Now we're gonna go to the back side, use a gabled roof, and also we're going to rotate it, lower it, and pull it to the side, and we're gonna lower it more, and this is how it's gonna look like, which is looking awesome. And for here, like, it's kind of looking bad, so we're just gonna go to the wall section and use the wall tool, and we're gonna draw a wall just below the roofing, and it's just gonna look like that. Okay, we're still missing something. We need some fences. Okay, you're gonna go to this section. We're gonna have some fences, and these are all the base game fences. They're all looking great. And let me see, which one should we just use? Maybe this one. And we're gonna go and click on this button because you can place things individually, and now looking at that, I don't like it. So maybe we're just gonna go with this option and draw some fence just like that, and this is how it's looking like. Guys, it just depends on you. I don't know which fence is looking much better. Maybe this one. Okay, that's looking awesome. And then for here, later, depends on you. Maybe we're just gonna add some fences just like that. I know this is very tight, but there we go. Maybe we're gonna add like a seating area and planting or gardening section, and this is gonna be it. So yeah, this is how it looks like for now. Okay, now you're gonna be like, oh my god, this still looks horrible. We still need to add some stuff. Okay, the first thing that makes the belt look a little bit better is the columns. So we're gonna go and click on this section, and it's gonna give you all the base game columns. But yesterday, actually, we got like a new base game update, so we got this new column, so we're gonna use it for this tutorial. So we're just gonna put it on the walls, then you're gonna copy it and add it here. Okay, and then we're gonna take this same column, add it here to the garage section. We're gonna add it all over this piece because we don't want it to look like odd or something. And I think that's all for the columns. Okay, so now you're going to notice, okay, we're still lacking some stuff and the roofing is looking a little bit ugly. Okay, we're gonna go to the roofing pattern, and then I'm just gonna go to this option and we're gonna choose the blue option as well, and then by clicking on the roof you're going to paint it. It's just as easy as that, and we have it already. And then we're gonna go to the roof trim and we're gonna pick the third option. You can go with any color you want, but we're gonna go with the white option. And also you're going to click on the roofing and it's going to add the trims, and it's easy as well. If you want to be a little bit extra, you can click on the wall and it's gonna add like more trimming. Maybe that's gonna make it look good. You can't see it now, but later with the painting you can see it. Okay, we're still like lacking some stuff. What? We don't have doors and windows. So we're gonna go to this section. I'm gonna go to the medium doors, and as well we got some new doors yesterday, so we're going to pick it. So we do have this door, which I love, and we're gonna place it here. And I'm not using BB Move objects on because I want it to be as simple as possible. And then we're gonna go to the back door. Maybe we're gonna use this door. It's looking good as well, or we do have this option. It's not bad, so we're gonna go with that. Okay, and we still need to add some stuff, which is the windows. We do have these new windows here, and also this one. They're all new, so I'm just gonna use it for this build. So I'm going to use the shorter one. Oh, you know what, this is looking amazing. So I'm just gonna use it to put one here and maybe another one here, and we're going to add a couple of windows on this side, as well as one to this side and two to the other side. And we're gonna leave this whole side. We don't want to mess with it, and we're we're going to add more to this side. So, okay, that's looking awesome. And then we're going to go to the second floor and we're going to add these windows here. Just gonna add 2 of those to the back and the front. It's looking really good. And then we're gonna go to the garage. So we don't have a garage in the Sims 4. So instead we just make our own garage. So I'm gonna take this square window and just put these windows here, pretending this is like a garage door. I'm gonna do this to both sides. I know sometimes you just have to add it to one side, but we're gonna add it to both sides. And this is how it looks like for now. Okay, we need one more thing, which is basically adding a wallpaper. So we're gonna go to this side. I'm gonna go to the siding and we're going to use this wallpaper. Since this is a Suburban and I love blue Suburban, so we're gonna pick this color or maybe this color, and then you're going to press on shift on your keyboard and just paint everything in your build, because with shift button you can just paint all the walls together. If you wanted to place it individually, that's okay. You just have to pull your cursor to the direction you need, but with the shift button it's so much easier and you're just going to paint everything in seconds. But we still need to add extra things, so we're gonna go to the rock and stone section. We're gonna go to this one. I'm gonna pick the white one. Oh, I still didn't paint those. We're gonna be back to those, and I'm going to pick like random walls and add an accent wall. Maybe this one and this wall as well. Okay, that's looking awesome. And also I'm just going to cover the garage door. Maybe we're just gonna need another wallpaper. I think, yeah, we need another color. Let me just go back here and paint those. Yeah, sometimes I miss some walls. So for here, maybe we need another color. I don't know which color should we go for. Maybe gray. Gray is looking good. Just gonna paint the side of this build in gray, and that's looking really good. So this is how our house is looking like. Remember to save when you are building something, because sometimes you're gonna lose progress. Okay, so it's actually almost done, but we need the last thing, which is we're going to pick a flooring. We're gonna go to stone because this is what I usually prefer. We're gonna go to this concrete, I was about to wall, but it's floor, and then you're going to draw like the garage door section. You do have this option and maybe this option as well. I don't know which one is better, maybe the plain one. And then maybe you're just gonna need this stone, or I don't know which option is looking better. I have no idea. Maybe we're gonna go with that, and you're going to drag your cursor and paint the front porch just how you like. I think this is looking good. Yeah, that's not bad. And then you're gonna go here. You can either just put, your cursor on this side and pull it all the way to here and just do that, or you do have another option, which is just putting this piece and click on shift and it's going to cover the whole area. That depends on you. And maybe I'm just thinking about adding this thing. I don't know if this is looking good. Yeah, that's not looking bad. So yeah, this is how our build is looking like for now, but I'm gonna leave part 2 to just do the floor plan, and then part 3 is gonna be the landscaping, because it's the last thing. We're gonna manage the floor plan in the next episode, but this is gonna be it for today's episode, which is part 1. And I really hope that you guys understood how to make a cute small suburban house. I'm not the best when it comes to teaching and giving tutorials, but I'm giving my best and doing my best to do, giving the best tutorial. But I want you to let me know, is this tutorial helpful and is it really helping you? And let me know if I should do more tutorials, like to a futuristic house or a modern house or any type of houses, and maybe this is going to be helpful for you. So I really, really hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I promise if you followed that step by step, you're going to be able to build something like that. This is looking really cute, to be honest, and this is 8k simoleons, so we can actually turn that into a starter lot. I think this can work. Like, we need to use maybe 10 more k simoleons and it's going to be like a starter lot. So yeah, and I'm not going to use a lot of clutter, so we can turn that into a starter lot and it's going to be really great. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, everyone, and I'm going to see you in part 2. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye.